In the shadowed depths of history, Nostradamus penned words that have echoed through the ages, captivating minds and stirring imaginations. Among his quatrains, there is one that speaks to the heart of enlightenment, wisdom, and the eternal legacy of knowledge. Here we shall explore its imagery and delve into the profound lessons that emerge from the intertwining of symbols, revealing the triadic connections that underlie his prophetic vision. Century 4, quatrain 31 reads, "The moon in the full of night over the high mountain, the new sage with a single brain sees it. By his disciples he is immortalized, eyes to the south, hands in bosoms, body in the evening." Each line and its corresponding triad not only reveal a unique perspective on wisdom and enlightenment, but also connect to form a cohesive philosophical narrative. The poem, through these triads, provides a guide on how to achieve enlightenment, maintain wisdom, and ensure its longevity, ultimately harmonizing life's experiences into a comprehensive whole. The moon shining over a high mountain during the night. As the moon casts its silvery glow upon a towering mountain, a scene of serene majesty unfolds. In this quiet hour, when the world is draped in the velvety darkness of night, the moon's light becomes a beacon of clarity, illuminating not just the physical landscape, but the mind's eye as well. The mountain, standing tall and resolute, represents the pinnacle of understanding, an elevated place where wisdom resides. In this tableau, the moon, the night, and the mountain form a triad of coexistence. Each element enhances the other. The moon's light is sharpened by the contrast of night, while the mountain's prominence is emphasized by the ethereal glow. This interplay teaches us the value of context and environment in shaping our perceptions. Just as wisdom, the moon, needs the right conditions, the night and the mountain, to be fully appreciated, so too does our understanding rely on the external factors that either obscure or reveal the truths we seek. The new sage, with a single mind, perceives it. In this line, a figure emerges from the shadows. The new sage, a person of profound insight, whose concentrated mind sees beyond the ordinary. With a unified, focused intellect, the sage beholds the moon above the mountain, recognizing the convergence of light and elevation as a symbol of ultimate understanding. Here, the triadic connection is one of convergence. The sage's perception binds the elements of the moon and the mountain into a cohesive vision, integrating these disparate parts into a singular truth. This moment of clarity reminds us that true wisdom is born from a harmonized mind, one that can see the connections between different aspects of reality. It is through such focused and unified thought that we can perceive the world in its entirety, understanding not just the parts, but the whole they create together. Through his disciples, he is summoned to immortality. As the sage imparts his wisdom to his disciples, his teachings begin to transcend his mortal life. The knowledge he shares does not end with him, but is carried forward by those who learn from him, ensuring that his insights endure through time. This transmission of wisdom from teacher to disciple creates a lineage that defies the boundaries of life and death. The triadic connection here is one of integration. The disciples serve as the conduit through which his teachings are not only preserved, but also disseminated, reinforcing the impact and reach of his wisdom. Thus, as the sage's wisdom flows into his disciples, and they in turn perpetuate this knowledge, immortality arises. This triad highlights the importance of legacy and the power of teaching. It is a reminder that the ideas and values we impart to others can outlast us, shaping future generations and leaving a lasting impact on the world. Through our teachings, we too can achieve a form of immortality, living on in the minds and actions of those who follow. Eyes to the south, hands in bosoms, body in the evening. This final line offers a rich tapestry of metaphor. The eyes to the south may symbolize a steadfast orientation towards enlightenment and wisdom. The hands and bosoms suggest care, protection, and nurturing, a holding close of that which is dear. And as the body in the evening implies, there is a peaceful acceptance of life's end, a harmonious conclusion to a journey well traveled. In this imagery, we find the triadic connection of harmony. The eyes, hands, and body represent different facets of life, each supporting the other in creating a balanced state of being. This triad teaches the importance of aligning oneself with life's various aspects: direction, nurturing, and acceptance. A life lived in harmony, attuned to both inner and outer worlds, is one that finds peace and fulfillment. As we reflect on this quatrain, we uncover a profound narrative about the journey towards wisdom and the enduring legacy of knowledge. Through the interplay of moon and mountain, sage and disciple, eyes and hands, Nostradamus invites us to see the world as a tapestry of interconnected elements, where each thread contributes to a greater understanding. In this vision, enlightenment is not a solitary pursuit, but a shared and continuous process, one that depends on the conditions we create and the wisdom we pass on. Thus, the quatrain of Nostradamus becomes more than just a cryptic prophecy. It is a timeless lesson on the nature of understanding, the power of focused thought, and the eternal impact of shared knowledge. As we contemplate these lines, let us strive to live in harmony with the world, to seek wisdom in the highest places, and to leave behind a legacy that will illuminate the minds of those who come after us. Allow me to leave you with these thoughts. Upon the peak where wisdom dwells, the sage perceives what time foretells. His mind, a single flame so bright, illuminates the ancient night. He gathers those who seek the flame to pass the torch, to share the claim. His wisdom, shared through time, it weaves in disciples' hearts, it never leaves.